Hi, I'm Mike Sullivan, and right now I'm going to show you how to use the appointment center set up through the Remax system. Now what I'm on right now is a current listing that I would have as an agent. Now on the main section within the listing is the listing info. Now what I can do is set the status of the listing. I can have any remarks or information about the listing. Basically what you would have on a generic page about the listing is going to be on this main section. Now what we really use the appointment center is for scheduling showings with showing agents. So what we're going to do is we're going to go into showing info. Now this is really where we'll manage the instructions and the basic procedure for a showing. Now what we can do is we can add and select an owner if we want that information in there. We can add in more direct instructions for the showing if the owner wants something done while people are in the house or not. We can kind of put that in here. We can ensure that the owner does get called for a confirmation, which is very important considering the fact that you don't want somebody showing up to the owner's house and them still being there and not knowing that a showing was scheduled for the day. Now the next step of what we can do is if you have a showing that you have to schedule, what you're going to do is you're going to go into here. You can set up the type of agent that it is. Any agent that's really in the system, you can search for it and fill it in here. Now what you can also do is you can set the time and the date. Now what you're going to want to do, either yourself or the staff is going to want to ensure that the owner is called for a confirmation. So that is really something that should be done between shifts. If every set of shifts that comes in for the staff, right up here in this to-do section, there's all pending appointments for the agents. So this should really be taken care of and either confirmed or canceled every shift to at least give the customer or the owner a call to see if they can confirm that appointment. Now the next thing that we're going to want to do is go into appointments. We can see the status and basically any showing that we've had. Now what we can do, and this is very important, is we can go into show feedback. Now any person who's gone is going to receive automatically following the appointment basically a set of questions about the showing. Now right here, considering the fact that Thomas Demshock did not submit any feedback, what we can do is you can technically request feedback, which will basically send out a request for that person to fill out feedback. But we really don't recommend that because it's not effective. So what we can do is if we scroll over this Tom Demshock name, it'll actually be underlined. What we can do is we can actually get the phone number and we can make a personal call to Thomas Demshock, and by hitting the manual submit button we can actually fill out this survey by ourselves to ensure that it gets done. Now the next step, let's say the listing has been on the market for a while and the feedback submitted says that it's overpriced. What we can do is we can actually hit this print button. Basically what you have to do first is just check off the ones that you want to have included in the the listing of prints. But whatever feedback you want printed, basically you just check it off. So let's say we don't want this one checked off, and we don't want Kathy Weehe's printed. And what we would do is after we have the ones that we want checked off, we'd hit print. Now what we can do, and what this will do, is actually print out a listing of all the feedback from our appointments, so that way when we want to go to our customer and recommend a price reduction, we can have proof and basically reasoning behind this suggestion. Now the other thing that we can do is, let's say the owner agrees to a price reduction, we can actually go into email alert and send out a basically an email about the changes. So we can put in price reduction $20,000, and we can send this alert, and any showing agent of this property will receive this email and be able to send this out to the person that to the people that they showed this house to. So that way you can kind of mark it out to the people that have already been there. If any new changes or any important information comes up, you can get it out to the people that you've kind of marketed it with. This has been Mike Sullivan showing you how to use the main sections of the RE/MAX Appointment Center. Thank you.